this is a set that I've put together that I call the Royals in the Acrylic Ranger Dabber paints. And the reason I'm calling them the Royal Collection is because they've got 4 metallics in there, and we've got pearl, silver, gold, copper, which is heaven on a stick, pitch black, and red pepper. So we've got the really rich black and red with all of these gorgeous metallics. So I'm going to use all of these and just create a little painting. I have really no idea what's going to happen or who is going to come out at this point, but I've done my little drawing and I'm getting straight in there with the black. Now this black paint is a little bit like black gesso. It dries extremely matte, so that you can draw with pastel colours and your gel pens and other light coloured materials on top, and they stand right out. It's beautiful. All of the paints dry very matte except for the metallics. They've got a bit of a gloss, you could say, to them, but they're still pretty matte. You can still work over them fairly easily, I think, for a metallic. And they've got a lot of pigment, a lot of colour in them. They're really, really nice. I'm not a fan of metallics and shimmery things because they're hard to work on top of. But these I love. I've also added a little bit of malted milk there, just to make the skin tone a little bit more like a skin rather than being so metallic. And as you can see, I'm just doing stuff. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm painting, and that's what I love about these tools. You can paint straight out of the bottle. I can dab some colour on the side there, use a little palette and paint like that with my paintbrush. I can use my fingers. The paints are non-toxic. They dry very quickly. You can use a heat gun on them if you want them to, especially for journaling. That's actually very, very handy because you don't want to spend all night or all day or whatever just waiting for something to dry. You've got an idea that you're wanting to get out, and it's not just the artwork, it's the whole concept, and this is why I love them for journals in particular. And seeing as the Institute of Cute is a store that concentrates on awesome stuff for art journalists, that's really my focus. So I'm enjoying myself very much. I'm creating a few other colours, mixing black, the silver and the pearl to create some highlights and some shadows in the hair, and just to make the little crown stand out a little bit, because with metallics that can actually be the thing. They're very, very flat looking. So I want to model that little nest of grey hair with some darks and some lights. Just keep it simple though. It's, I'm not trying to create a masterpiece here. I'm just having fun, which is what these paints are all about. It's what art journaling is all about, and quite frankly, it's what creativity and art is all about to me. Just feeling good. So I'm adding a bit of detail with a Prismacolor pencil, and then with a very fine brush I'm going to add some little details in with the paint and a little bit more pencil just to drag that paint around. And I'm going to keep it quite simple. I'm adding some of my favourite Sharpie pen in the extra fine in white, and I just soften it off with my finger, just dab parts of it, but it's actually acrylic paint that's in those pens, and because it's matte I can keep on working on top of it. I'm just going to add some little stars with some little stenciling brushes, and there she is. It's my little queen. So that's from the Royal collection that I've put together: gold, silver, copper, pearl, red pepper and pitch black. Really nice little set. And the other sets are light portraits, accents, pastels, brights and the mermaids. The Institute of Cute specialises in fantastic journal supplies. instituteofcute.com